Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you how the auction house works. And in the auction house, that's where you can either put your own stuff up for sale, so other players can buy it, or you yourself can buy stuff that other players have listed. So it can either be Pokemon that's up for sale that you can sell or you can buy, or it can be items. Like it's one of those two. So just to now quickly show you, we're going to have to do this step by step. So to show you the auction house interface, essentially, you open the chat, and to access it, you write slash and you write GTS. When I hit enter now, I'm in the auction house essentially, and we can see there's one item currently that's listed, and we can see who the seller is, we can see what the asking price is, and we can see how long the item's going to be in here, and it's essentially 3 days. So and there's some other info as well. But let's just take a look at this first, and you can see if you have some options down here. So if there were multiple pages, you would navigate using these arrows, and we can like if you were specifically looking for Pokemon, you could see Pokemon listings. If you were specifically looking for items, you could go into the items like submenu right here, and you also have this option to like manage listings. So if you put something up yourself. Um, but that's for now. Let me just show you how you can buy something. Let's say you want to buy this thing. So what I would do then, I would simply click on it, which brings me to another menu. We now have this menu right here, and if I change my mind, I can cancel the purchase by clicking here, or if I want to buy it, I can click confirm purchase. So just to try that out, I'm going to do that now. I click confirm purchase, and you can see I have received the item, and the chat also confirms that I have bought this item. So that's how buying works. You can also see the money has been withdrawn from my account in the bottom right there. I want to show you now how to sell this. If I want to sell an item and I want to sell this item in particular, the key takeaway here is you have to keep it in your hand, right? The item you want to sell. So I've chosen now this berry. And I go into the chat, I write GTS, and now I put sell, I put item, and now the asking price, how much do I want to sell this for? So let's say I want 200, and how many of this item, let's say I had a stack of it or more than one, so I would put like the number I would want to sell. Now I only have the one berry, so I'm going to put one, and I hit enter. And now it's been added to the auction house, and I can go check on it. I can do slash GTS, and we can see it's been added, and we can see now I am the seller. You can see my asking price, etc. I can now go into manage listings, and you can see here are all my listings. So to demonstrate this a little better, let's add another item. Let's add this pickaxe. We're going to do GTS sell item, and let's say the asking price here is 500, and I'm going to put one up for sale. Now let's put in, I'm going to go check my listings again. I go GTS. We can see here there's two items, and I can manage my listings. I have both these items here. I can go into like see item listings. Then I specifically see the items. If I were looking for Pokemon listings, you can see they are not here because there's only items currently. So that's really how that works. And let's try to also put a Pokemon up for sale, actually. So if you see to the right here, I have two Pokemon. I have a Charmander and I have a Weedle. So um, now, if I want to sell a Pokemon, it's not exactly the same. It's similar, but what I do is I write GTS and I do sell, and I choose Pokemon. And what I choose here is the slot, and essentially like which Pokemon am I choosing? The slot number one would be Charmander. Slot number two would be Weedle, and if I had more Pokemon, they would like fill the other numbers here. So I want to put my Weedle up for sale, so I'm going to choose slot number two because my Weedle is in slot number two. And what do I want to sell it for? Now, let's say my Weedle goes for 99 cobble dollars. That's what I want for him. And I hit enter. And you can see my Weedle has now disappeared from my menu, my Pokemon menu. And if I go into the GTS, hit enter, we can now see there's three listings. And here is the Weedle. Interestingly, you see the seller price as well. You can also see the Pokeball that he's in. That he's in a Master Ball. You can see its nature, its ability, the typing, right? The IVs, the EVs. So it gives you a lot of good information here. And again, to demonstrate this, if I was, let's say this was crammed with listings, right? And I was looking for Pokemon, I could filter like this. I could filter by items. And here you can see like the first one is costing 200, the second one is 500. I could sort by name. That will be the same, newest or price. And in this case, yeah, that actually lines up to how I have it. So, uh, but it's good to know that they exist essentially. And just to show you this, I want to go on over to the other account, and I'm gonna buy something that I just listed. So let's see what that looks like in the chat. So I'm now on the other account, and I'm going to buy the Weedle. So I've now chosen the Weedle, and I'm going to go click confirm purchase. And you can now see that my Weedle has been sold. I have received money, and Kimbo Alt has essentially bought my Weedle. So that's how that works. So it's a good thing to keep an eye out on, and especially if you get some good items that you yourself don't need, or some good Pokemon, it's always a good idea to maybe put them up for sale. Maybe someone else is really looking for that particular one. So just one thing to note is that you can only have a maximum of 6 listings at a time. So you cannot have 7 listings of anything. So that's good to keep in mind. And like they have an expiry time. You can see it's 3 days. So um, you would need to like manage this at some point. Let's see, now I went into manage, right? And you see expired listings. So I can show you that one more time. I go to GTS and I click on manage listings, and I have my expired listings here. And you would need to collect your expired listings, and then so let's say I had 6 listings in, and they all expired, or some expired. I will not be allowed to put any new listings in before I collect my expired ones. So there's a total of 6 listings in general, if it's expired or not, essentially. I hope that makes sense. So give that a try, and if you have any questions, you can always post it in the Discord, and we're going to help you with whatever you need. So